This car was way too quiet, just way too restricted, and honestly not really living up to what it should be. And today, I'm either fixing all that, or I just made a very expensive mistake.
In this episode, we're going to make her scream. We'll be doing that by installing Z1's Cat-Back exhaust with some carbon fiber tips to finish her off. After that, we're going to bring in a little bit of tuning to dial all those upgrades in with that ECUtek tuner and make her run very, very nice and very loud. This should make my neighbors officially hate me. All right, first off, this is my official sit behind a table. Apparently I do this in every single video, and I'm gonna keep on doing it because I love sitting behind tables behind products. Anyways, this is Z1's Cat-Back Touring exhaust with these carbon fiber tips. And me love carbon fiber. These alone probably made me want to do this project, gave me some inspiration, but hopefully this exhaust sounds as good as it looks. And then there's this little guy, the Z1 ECUtek tuner that I showed you last episode. We're going to be plugging this in after we install the exhaust, doing some rips and data logging with this tuner, sending it back to Z1 so they can perfect it and to get this thing running at peak performance. Basically, we're doing a whole personality change on this thing before we do the cosmetic surgery on her body. She's gonna be fine. All right, first step we gotta do is get this car off the ground. That means jacking it up. Then we're gonna be using some of this penetrating spray. Let it sit for 30 minutes to get all those nuts loose because I think they've been in for a while. So let's do it.
So I'm already get started on loosening up these bolts to the Widebody. Then we gotta move on to the mid pipe, get those undone, and then we also need to undo the hangers.
I'll tell you what, if you don't have one of these breaker bars, don't get an old car. It is impossible without this baby. And this is a big old baby. Love you too.
Now it's on to the exhaust bolts. And guess what? They suck. Like a lot. So some bad and sucky news. The 1, 2, 3 bolts will not budge. Yeah, it's pissing me off. We're gonna try to drill them out this one. See what works. It is the next day, and guess what? Those 3 bolts still having issues. I cannot get them off. So I did a little Christmas shopping. I got me some extraction bolts. Hopefully that'll help. And also a flame torch. Heat that baby up as much as possible. So I'm kind of hoping I have to play with fire because that would be fun. And if all else fails, I'm gonna cut that bee off because I'm tired of 3 bolts. Then we get this old exhaust out. Let's go to work. Oh, yeah. Yes, bro. These things work beautifully. Ever get a stuck bolt? Noldy bolty? Do this. I spent like hours last night, and this took me literally 2 minutes. What the? So I ended up celebrating just a little bit too early. Now, while I was able to get this 3rd bolt off successfully, the 4th bolt will not go. So we're gonna cut that bee off.
Time to drop this exhaust. Just make sure it doesn't drop on your head. And there you have it. Old exhaust is out. And here it is in its old, nasty glory. Lots of bigger and better. Time to install the Z1 system. We're going to start with the Y pipe assembly. First thing you want to do is make sure you have the new gasket between the connections so you can avoid any gas leaks. Then you're going to loosely get everything mounted so we can align it perfectly later. And then finally, we're going to get this Y pipe connector on so we can finish out this exhaust. Halfway done from hearing this exhaust scream.
All right, welcome to my very cramped space. Next up, we're going to be installing the 3-inch piping lead to this single resonator down here, provide a really nice flow. We'll get some brackets connected. Then these pipes will lead to that heartbeat of the system, which is those double exhaust mufflers that we showed earlier. Right now, we need to get these gaskets installed and get this bolted up. Let's do it.
Still trying to get this pipe on. Needed a little help from my son, but we did get that bolted up. And once you got that, you move on to these beautiful mufflers. And it was a pain in the ass to get on. And now, my friends, some good work done. Now on to the fun details.
Finally, it's carbon fiber tips. Last thing we need to finish up on here. I mean, pretty much did this whole project just so I could use some carbon fiber tips. So, and now you know you're done and your exhaust looks this good. Woo-wee. See a lot of speeding tickets in my future.
All right, here's the before. And honestly, if the after isn't a big upgrade, you might see me cry. Ooh, not too bad.
All right, moment of truth, everyone. We're gonna see if this exhaust is worth all the money and frustration and bad words. We're getting a little assistance from my lovely wife, Elaine. So she's gonna start her up. All right, Elaine, let her rip.
Okay, Infiniti. Be like. Good. Let's hear a little bit of a rev. One more time. Oh, nice. Nice exhaust fumes in the face too. This is beautiful. I am so pumped for this sound. This car is starting to feel real. And for someone with zero experience in this garage with bad decisions, so far, this is becoming the garage of great decisions. Let's hear the before and after side by side. Now leave a comment and tell me what you think. Is it too loud or too quiet? I can never get enough exhaust notes. Now the car sounds a hell of a lot better. Now it's time to make it move a lot better. All right, so this chip is going to let me flash a performance tune onto the car. It's going to give you better throttle response, more horsepower, more torque, cleaner shifts, all the things you want. And yes, burbles, if you want burbles, which we absolutely, definitely, probably not overdue, maybe. All right, now it's time to download this car's new personality. On the interface, you're going to go to your car. It's going to connect inside via Bluetooth to the module. Then you'll want to go to your program ECU, program engine ECU, and then I have this level 2 tune. Now we're ready to program. There she goes, downloading. Hopefully she's going to be a sweet bee. beautiful, beautiful car is what I meant to say. And she is done. Let's start her up. This car sounds dangerous. I need to like drive this thing immediately and find out what it can do. Let's say we go drive. Let's go. All right, to get this tuned perfect, we need to send some information to the tuners. And to do that, we need to do some third gear pulls, which means going 2,500 to redline RPM. Let's go. There it is. The Blue Ice G37 finally sounds and drives the way it should. Intake plus exhaust plus tune is the perfect foundation before things get crazy. And since we just did some engine upgrades, next episode we're making a carbon fiber engine cover, custom. Gotta make her pretty on the inside too, because that's what really matters. Now hit that like and subscribe because the Widebody is coming and we're building it from scratch. Next episode starts the engine bay glow up.